Thank you for being with me, for riding the highs and surviving the lows, their loyalty.
The global entertainment and sports industry is in mourning following the passing of one of its most legendary figures. Hulk Hogan, born Terry Bollea, died at the age of 71 on the morning of Thursday, July 24, 2025, local time, due to cardiac arrest. The sad news was officially confirmed by a family representative, as reported by Page 6 on Friday, July 25, 2025. With heavy hearts, we announced that Terry Bollea, also known as Hulk Hogan, passed away on Thursday morning at his residence in Clearwater, Florida, the family statement read. We are deeply saddened, as he was an extraordinary person and a dear friend. The news of the WWE legend's death struck like lightning in broad daylight, shocking millions of fans around the world. Hulk Hogan was more than just a charismatic and passionate wrestling superstar. He was a pop culture icon who had been part of many people's lives since the 1980s. According to an exclusive report from TMZ, a 911 emergency call was made from Hogan's private residence in Clearwater. The unidentified caller reported that Hogan had suddenly collapsed and was unresponsive. Paramedics arrived swiftly, finding the wrestling legend in critical condition. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, but despite medical efforts, it was too late. Police later confirmed that Hulk Hogan was pronounced dead upon arrival. His sudden passing left family, close friends, and millions of fans around the globe in deep grief. Tragically, Hogan passed away while recovering from a major surgery known as anterior cervical discectomy and fusion, ACDF, which he had undergone in May 2025. This procedure is a spinal operation that treats problems with the intervertebral disc in the cervical spine, discs that become damaged or displaced. According to Cleveland Clinic, ACDF is commonly performed to relieve pressure on spinal nerves and reduce severe pain in the neck and arms. In Hogan's case, the surgery aimed to alleviate chronic pain stemming from decades of wrestling and physical injuries. Sky Daly, Hogan's wife, had addressed public rumors regarding his condition through an Instagram post on July 12, 2025. She denied speculation that he had slipped into a coma or suffered brain damage. His heart is strong, and he hasn't experienced any brain damage or lack of oxygen, as some reports claim. None of those rumors are true. He's still in recovery from the ACDF surgery, she wrote. She added that the recovery process was filled with love, patience, and mutual support. Unfortunately, fate had other plans. Hulk Hogan wasn't just a stage name. He was a symbol of strength, perseverance, and showmanship that transcended the boundaries of professional wrestling. His career skyrocketed in the 1980s under the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. He became the face of the Hulkamania movement, with catchphrases like, "What you gonna do, brother?" forever etched into pop culture. With his massive physique, iconic yellow bandana, and signature blonde mustache, Hogan dominated not just wrestling, but also television and film. He starred in numerous movies, TV series, and reality shows, making him a household name across generations. Throughout his career, he held multiple world championship titles, including 6 WWE World Heavyweight Championships and additional titles in WCW. His match against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 remains one of the most legendary bouts in wrestling history. Hogan was instrumental in turning professional wrestling into a global entertainment empire. He helped transform wrestling from niche sport into a mainstream cultural force. Many current superstars credit Hogan as their original inspiration. Outside the ring, Hogan made notable appearances in Hollywood films, such as Rocky III with Sylvester Stallone, Suburban Commando, and Mr. Nanny. His success bridging sports and entertainment made him an unmatched global icon. Hulk Hogan is survived by his wife, Sky Daly, whom he married in 2022. He was previously married to Linda Hogan for 24 years and had 2 children with her, Brooke and Nick Bollea. He also had a long marriage with Jennifer McDaniel before their divorce. Though his personal life was at times fraught with controversy, Hogan persevered, continually striving to rebuild his image and relationships with family and fans alike. News of Hogan's passing triggered an outpouring of tributes from fans, fellow wrestlers, celebrities, and sports figures alike. WWE posted an official tribute on their website and social media, calling Hogan an icon who helped shape WWE's history and inspired millions. WWE founder Vince McMahon wrote in a heartfelt message, "Terry was the soul of the Hulkamania generation. The world lost one of its brightest stars, and I lost a friend. His legacy will live on forever." Top wrestling stars like John Cena, The Rock, and Triple H also paid homage, sharing emotional memories and photos with Hogan from their glory days. According to the family, Hogan's funeral will be held in a private ceremony in Clearwater, Florida, attended only by close family and friends. A public tribute event will be organized at the WWE Performance Center and broadcast live for fans worldwide. WWE is also producing a special documentary and tribute segments on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown to honor Hogan's monumental legacy in building the wrestling industry into what it is today. Hogan's image and voice became staples of pop culture in the 1980s and beyond, appearing on everything from action figures and cereal boxes to video games and cartoons. He starred in the 1994 TV action drama Thunder in Paradise as a former Navy SEAL with a high-tech boat, cementing his status as an all-around entertainer. He even explored the music industry, releasing a rock album in 1995 titled Hulk Rules with his band, the Wrestling Boot Band. Though it didn't chart significantly, the album became a collectible among his loyal fans. Like many public figures, Hogan's life was marked by controversy. In the mid-2010s, he faced backlash after leaked recordings revealed offensive remarks. WWE terminated their partnership, removing him from the Hall of Fame and all platforms. But in 2018, after a period of reflection and a public apology, WWE reinstated Hogan. He returned to events like WrestleMania and Crown Jewel as a host. While some fans embraced his return, others remained critical. Still, Hogan remained committed to personal growth and reconciliation. In later interviews, Hogan often spoke about finding spiritual clarity. He shared how his faith helped him overcome darkness and regain purpose. "I hit rock bottom, but God never gave up on me, and I learned not to give up on myself either." Hulk Hogan in a 2019 interview. Modern WWE stars like John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and even crossover figures like The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin acknowledge Hogan's profound influence on their careers. He showed that wrestlers could be more than athletes. They could be actors, philanthropists, role models, and global icons. His classic motto, "Train, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins," became a guiding philosophy for children worldwide, encouraging healthy living and respect. Due to overwhelming demand from fans, WWE and Hogan's family plan to establish a permanent museum showcasing his iconic outfits, championship belts, match footage, and fan letters from around the globe. WWE is also developing the Hoganverse, an immersive digital experience using VR and AR that allows fans to relive Hogan's career from his early matches to his Hall of Fame induction. Around the world, fans, known as Hulkamaniacs, held tributes ranging from social media posts to communal viewings of his most legendary matches. In countries like Japan, Canada, Brazil, and the UK, wrestling communities held vigils celebrating Hogan's profound impact on wrestling culture. In Clearwater, locals gathered outside his home, laying flowers, t-shirts, and posters in his memory. One fan wrote, "I grew up with Hulk Hogan. He wasn't just a childhood hero, he was a life coach who made me believe in the power of goodness." His life was far from flawless, marked by triumphs and turbulence. But it's from these ups and downs that the world learned a valuable lesson. Even giants are vulnerable. Even stars can fall and rise again. Hogan showed that courage isn't just physical power, but also the strength to admit mistakes and strive to be better. Real American wasn't just his entrance song, it was his way of life. He taught us to get up when we fall, fight for what's right, and never forget those who stood by us. What was once a catchphrase now rings as a nostalgic rallying cry, a reminder that the spirit of Hulk Hogan continues to run wild in the hearts of those who cheered, laughed, and cried with him. Farewell, Terry Hulk Hogan Bollea, who fought bravely in and out of the ring. Now it's time to rest in peace. Train hard, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and believe in yourself. Your message will live on. Thank you, Hulkster. We love you.